Okay, so I just add a count, right?
Yeah, just hit the little plus sign in the upper corner there.
No, this is where I get into trouble. Configure settings?
It's not a scary thing at all, I promise. Just click on the other open tab where we found that server name. Yeah, good, now copy that.
This one.
Yeah, now just paste that in the server name on the other page here. And enter your username and password. Now just hit import. And voila.
Harry, you're a lifesaver. I can never get these damn email settings.
Oh, sure you could. There's plenty of videos online that would walk you through it.
It's not the same, and by the time I would have figured it out, there'd be another software update, and then I'd have to start all over again.
My dear Kenny, you should know by now that all of life's questions have been answered in YouTube videos. You do not need people like me around anymore.
YouTube would have taken me at least an hour. With you, it took minutes. I think that's incredibly valuable.
I should get going.
No, it's so early. I mean, what do you have to do at your place?
Nothing special, I guess.
Exactly. I mean, how much Farmville can you play in a day?
My brother is just...
Lex.
No. This is ridiculous. He's pretending to be Shane's friend so he could Hollywood hustle him into writing that miniseries about his stupid life.
He's not going to be here much longer. A couple more days and he leaves.
That's what you said last week, but he's still here. Look at this. He turned the AC on even though it isn't even hot outside. No wonder I'm getting headaches. The barometric pressure in here is all over the place.
Stomping around with a negative attitude isn't going to make the time go faster.
Whenever I ask Shane to go see a movie or go for a hike, he's busy writing his screenplay. But of course, he's got plenty of time to lounge around the pool with him.
So is that when you auditioned for Jurassic World?
I didn't audition for Jurassic World. I turned down the part when I asked for script rewrites. I refused to sully my brand with substandard writing. Lex, I invited Ed and Bev to come over tonight. Thought we'd have a little party.
Fine, but Shane and I won't be here.
We won't?
We're going to see the Silent Warhol film retrospective downtown.
Why didn't you say something?
I did.
Oh, that's okay. Lex and I can see them another night.
Whatever. It's only playing there tonight, though.
What was I saying?
You were telling Shane how we met.
It was like an 80s sitcom. We were both reaching for the last package of gluten-free pasta at Whole Foods.
It was a hard-fought battle, but in the end, the rigatoni was mine.
Only on the condition she used to have dinner with me, even though I didn't know a thing about the Office of Foreign Missions.
What did you talk about over dinner?
Talk. By the time he was grating the Parmesan, I had my tongue in his ear.
I still see it as a sign from the universe that we stop in to visit Lex, and he has a screenwriter renting the guest house.
Well, I'm trying to write. I'm mostly flailing, though.
There is a lot of interest in my life story to be adapted into a miniseries. Could even lead to a bidding war with the studios.
Do studios still have bidding wars?
Of course they do. If the material's good, bulletproof good.
No, that's very true. Lord knows you have plenty of stories.
Some of them are even true.
Okay, then. Off the record. Did you really go skinny dipping with the... What was her name? The right-wing congresswoman. Just so you could tip off the press to take photos of it.
What a memory that was. Calistoga Hot Springs, one of my favorite places on Earth. It's where Laura and I were headed when I decided to drop in on Lex. I hadn't seen him since he, took the pills. God, that was 6? 8 months ago? I had no idea what Lex would do for love, or the lack of it. I don't know, I guess if you've never had something, then you experience it, then it's taken away. Is it that hard being gay these days?
See, now you're gripping the cue way too tight. Try and relax it a little bit.
But now it feels like a wet noodle.
Well, just try and keep a smooth motion with it then. Well, don't take your eye off it.
Kenny, this is good. Darren thinks he can get me an offer on the house.
Really, that's great.
It's below my asking, but after everything's paid off, there should still be enough to put a down payment on a condo in LA.
Lower than asking. I mean, I can get your asking price for my place, and it's half the land you've got.
Can't afford to be picky in this market. Just happy someone's interested.
Well, I'd hate to see you just give the place away. I mean, I can lend you what you need.
No, Harry. Thank you, though. You know you've been so good to me through all this. But I have to try and get my own life.
Back to LA? I mean, what do you do there?
Well, I don't know. I maybe get back into acting or voiceover work. Or sometimes I even think about going back to school to be a therapist, but I don't know.
Lex? Did you get a chance to read those new pages I emailed to you?
I did. They're wonderful.
I don't know. The more I think about them, the more I hate them.
You're wrong. The story's vivid. It makes me want to read more.
I just want to start over. Again.
Oh, I can't delete everything you write. No wonder you're running out of Xanax.
It's just that I was supposed to be finished by now. Labor Day is next week. I have to be back to work the day after.
You need to stop letting my brother seduce you.
Well, now his life could be a compelling miniseries for sure.
That's crap. There's nothing compelling about his superficial existence. You know, he got into the industry through our mother, who married an abusive psychopath that used to beat us up all the time. You think that's original? Was it the shooting? Trust me, that wasn't compelling. It was pathetic. It's a CSI episode at best.
Maybe it's that he came through the other side. He's a survivor. The screenplay I'm writing is about surviving.
Nice that he can get on with his life, but I got stuck with the nightmares.
Excuse me. David was just gonna jump in the pool, and I was wondering where I could find the towels.
Sure. Fresh out the dryer.
Thanks. David had a lot of trauma over that awful event. He doesn't show it, but... Anyway. Thanks.
Hearing loss in his left ear from the gunshot. Noise trauma. Poor guy.
The only point I was trying to make. Believe me, I didn't want to upset you. Is that some people are survivors and others get crushed by life's tragedies, and this is simply one of the cruelties of living.
I get that. And in your screenplay, you develop that idea with depth and insight, which makes it moving. But the story of a 14-year-old boy who kills his stepfather is sleazy. The trial was sleazy, and the lawyers were sleazy. And my brother was totally disconnected from what I was going through.
I'm sorry. Really, I should.
I'm sorry. It just hit a nerve. I'll get you my notes on those pages. And they're good. I'm not going to let you delete them.
Well, I didn't know you were a pool player.
It's all a ruse to hustle Harry here.
Did you ever get a chance to listen to that Spotify playlist I sent you?
Yeah, I did. I loved it. I listen to it all the time. Just last night, in fact.
Did I hear you say your screenplay was about survival?
Yeah. I mean, it is in the metaphorical sense, I guess. But really, it's about, I mean, you know, it's about everything.
Oh, so it's Wikipedia in script form.
I'm gonna read Lex's feedback and get some work done.
Harry, you're a better man than that.
We don't need another story about survivors. We have 40 seasons of that damn reality series.
Lex says he's talented.
Well, if he's the next William Goldman, why doesn't he have an agent? What's he doing wasting his time up here in Silicon Valley? It's because writing 10-second quips for social media sites is more within his grasp.
I don't get it. You are the sweetest man in the world, and you can't bring yourself to say one nice thing about Shane?
Oh, he's okay. I don't mean to say he's a bad guy. It just burns me that Lex gets so wooed by his mediocrity. I mean, Shane hasn't done a thing to earn Lex's adoring gaze.
Careful, you're sounding jealous.
What's the difference? Lex seems determined to move away anyhow.
Thought that might be bothering you.
I'm glad you didn't see him at the beginning of the year when he first came up. He was in such a bad way. Needed someone to take care of him. That's how I remember it anyway.
He's still fragile.
All those long afternoons together. Cold evenings. Hot chocolate. Netflix. I really loved watching him gain strength and begin to enjoy things more, even the little things. I remember one night we went to the movies and I dropped Lex off and went home and I was getting ready for bed and I realized that I missed him. I mean, I couldn't wait to see him, the next day, and that's when I knew I never wanted him to leave here.
Oh, Harry.
I never said anything to him, I promise. I mean, he'd just been through an awful time and wasn't really over it, and I didn't think it was wise to let him know that someone had become dependent on him. I didn't want to say anything that would frighten or confuse him. I mean, my God, I'm old enough to be his father. And I never saw myself as the daddy type. So I just hedged and procrastinated and obsessed over him, trying to find the right time to tell him how I felt. And I was really getting close, when suddenly he's head over heels in love with his handsome, sensitive, younger tenant, who's taken up residence in Lex's heart in addition to his guest house.
I could see how having Shane here for the past 6 or 7 weeks, just the two of them, even though he's in the guest house, how he could fall hard for him.
Never thought I could feel this way after Robert died.
Kenny, your phone's ringing. It's your husband.